Captain Morgan brought Redbeard back 2 more beers from the Phillips Brewing and Malting Company out in BC to enjoy in this week and a bit of the BC beers that we're doing kind of thing. So we're going to have the first one now. What be going down, people of the world? My name is Redbeard, and this is a Daily Drink vlog for the beer of the today. We've got a can of Shortwave West Coast Pale Ale by the Phillips Brewing and Malting Company. Oh yeah, their website actually has like a whole giant story about how they were formed. So I'm not going to read it all. I'll give you like the synopsis. The founder basically got a bunch of credit cards, maxed them out, and rented out a tiny little windowless apartment and started making beer in this apartment. And it obviously eventually paid off because now they actually they have a soda company, a distillery, and their malting facility is apparently the only one of its kind in Canada. So good on you guys. And I think I've only had 2 of your beers so far, Blue Buck and something I can't think of, but I'm pretty sure I enjoyed them both. So let's crack this one open. West Coast Pale Ale. I'm thinking I might enjoy this one as well. Hoping so. Thinking probably more of the hoppiness, I believe, in a West Coast Pale Ale. Pretty sure. That looks nice. As always, all the thanks in the whole wide world go to those who watch my videos. The beard loves you all so very, 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 very much. That'd be a pretty damn nice looking Pale Ale right there. A little bit hazy. Nice kind of creamy looking head. Getting some nice citrus aromas and maybe a little bit of pine as well in there. That smells good. Let's give her a shot. Yummy. Oh my goodness. That is really, really smooth. The hoppiness is there in a big way, but it's not any kind of a hoppy kick or a punch. And it kind of really, really nicely melds with kind of the back-end maltiness. That's a pretty good beer. Let's do this. Cheers, everybody. And, of course, cheers, Captain Morgan. Aside from the cider of death that was had on Saturday, you're pretty good. Yeah. Not quite sure. Maybe the hoppiness has faded off a tiny bit. I feel like maybe that should be a little bit more. I'm not sure though. Let's take a look at this. I'm not sure what they do for dates. It's a best before. It says April. So I have no idea when this was made. Scan through the static. 5.2%. We have ingredients: water, barley, hops, and yeast. Scan through the static and discover the shortwave. This wireless beer transmitter features an uncensored malt body electrified with bright citrus hops with sweetness and bitterness dialed to balance. Enjoy this frequency frequently. Ha! That's not bad. I like that. That's worded nicely. Good on you there. And yeah, it is citrusy. Just not. I guess I was expecting a bit more from the aroma is a really, really potent, citrusy, hoppy smell. It's very good. It just seems like maybe it should have had a little bit more. Damn you, mouse. There you are. Today being February 16th, on this date 1933, the Blaine Act ended prohibition in the United States. Yeah. I don't even know why anybody thought that was like, I'm sure it probably had a lot to do with like religious fanatics. Like, oh, these people are drinking alcohol and it's leading them on the path to the devil. Oh no! Fucking crazy people. Alcohol is the path to salvation. Oh, I don't know. Like, I'm not a believer really in anything. Like, pray to the beer gods. Delicious, delicious beer gods. On this date in 1960, the U.S. Navy submarine USS Triton began Operation Sandblast, starting in New London, Connecticut, and then going around the world underwater. The first time that had ever been done. Took somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 months, I believe. It's a long time, but it's a reasonable length of time, I guess you could say, for going around the entire world. Underwater? You can't go that fast underwater. Drag and all that kind of shit, you know? It's like moving through the air even. The faster you try to go through the air, the thicker air kind of becomes, and it's like fighting against you. Excuse me. Random fact from some car program I watched a while back or something, I think. Yeah, it was like whatever car it was only needed so many horsepower to get up to like 200 miles an hour, but to get from that 200 miles an hour to like its top speed of around 250 or something, I think it was the Bugatti Veyron. That extra 50 miles an hour required like 500 more horsepower. I can't remember. It's crazy how it exponentially ramps up. Random rambling. I kind of accidentally lined things up weird when I was doing it. I didn't realize tomorrow's beer is also by Phillips Brewing. Whole BC thing happening. The can is a little bit different. It's like a little bit bigger. It's a nitro porter, which I'm assuming means it's going to be maybe one of those Guinnessy flat kind of beers. So, hair in my nose. Hopes are not super elevated for that beer. Not so much. I gotta say though, I'm pretty sure like every other beer brought back from BC, there wasn't any kind of crazy Russian Imperial, stouty, yeasty, any, you know, the styles of beer that I'm not big on, I guess you could say. On this date in 1998, China Airlines Flight 676 crashed into a road and residential area near Chiang Kai-shek International Airport in Taiwan. So, yeah, it was in Taiwan. And all 196 people aboard the plane, along with 7 people on the ground, died, making it the worst aviation disaster in Taiwanese history. Like, it would suck. It would suck to be in a plane crash, obviously. But you know, like if I was in a plane jet and something, you know, blah blah blah, and like the plane starts going down, you've got to kind of resign yourself to be like, it's over. You know, the chances of walking away from a big plane crash are pretty small, like minuscule. But to just be walking about and going about your day, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, what's that noise behind me? And then a plane lands on your head. Like, the people on the plane, like I was saying, you know, they've kind of, they probably haven't accepted it, but they're probably like, you know, I'm going to die. Ah! And the person on the ground, like, I'm going to the store or something. I'm not going to die today. And yes, you are. That would be terrible. Any moment on this planet could be your last, could be my last. A plane could fall out of the sky and randomly land on the building I'm in. And this vlog probably wouldn't get published if that happened. So. I haven't missed a day. I don't want to start now. Although if a plane crashed on my head, I'd miss more than the next day, I think. I should write a will. I should have a will. I don't even have a will. I should have a will. And stipulate in there that whoever continues my very much non-existent legacy of these daily drink reviews can have something. My big 70-inch TV. That's probably the most valuable thing I own. My computer, I guess. My car. I have some things. I don't have any, like, really expensive things, you know? Like, it's a 70-inch TV. It's not bad. I'll throw a picture of it right there. It's pretty. I like it. Finally, on this date in 2006, the last Mobile Army Surgical Hospital, or MASH, was decommissioned by the U.S. Army. And I just thought that fact was interesting because of the show. It was a really different, like, sitcom kind of show. It was like, it had a laugh track, and it was like funny, but there was also a lot of really kind of serious shit in the show as well. It was a very, I'm gonna go ahead and say it was like groundbreaking for its time, I think. Didn't watch a whole lot of it because it was before my time, I believe. 1980s when I was born. I think it was like just going out or something around the time, but it was syndicated. I think it's still syndicated on some channels. Anyway, I should have done this in a bit of a different order, but hey, it's been a while since I've done something ridiculous like this. Drink number last. I'd say ridiculous, but it would have been ridiculous if I didn't like the beer. I really like that beer. Phillips Brewing and Malting Company, your shortwave West Coast Pale Ale. Rating. Like, very solid 8.5. Like I said, I was kind of hoping for the hoppy presence in the flavor makes it kind of seem like it should have a bit more. I don't know how to really eloquently express that properly because it might not make sense. But regardless, it was good, and I liked it. And that's going to do it for today's Daily Drink vlog. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, then be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more of my videos, then be sure to smash that subscribe button. If you want to say to me, put some comments in the box down below. But thanks again, and I'll be back with another Daily Drink vlog tomorrow. Peace out! That's pretty good timing on the whole vlog ending thing there. The text that I received during the vlog that I very professionally just ignored and powered through. Yeah, I got a buddy coming by. Like, pretty much nowish.